me to marry a man that's not a provider. It doesn't make any sense.
It is literally not okay to have a man not be obsessed with you.
You want to take me here, you want to take me there, you better book the dates and you better book the tickets.
2025, we are not going to be chasing men anymore.
He's not hungry. If you want him to pursue you, he has to miss you.
Be the most difficult, the most complicated person I can be. Because if he drops out in that first hour when you say no to a coffee date, trash is taking itself out.
Getting married, getting in a relationship is supposed to make your life better.
Welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get into this.
One thing a black cat would never do is become bothered and anxious and clingy when she doesn't hear from him. She simply stays unbothered. Why? Because she's comfortable in...
Now, I gotta let you guys know, you probably have seen this before. They have a new thing called black cat energy. And it's like a dark, it's dark, like a dark black magic. They're attempting to have men chase them. They're channeling their black cat. Listen, no matter what you do, men have awoken. Think about what you're doing. All of you are announcing this on social media. So how can men not wake up?
In his absence, she is comfortable with the space between the two. She is comfortable standing on her own. Yes, this man might add value to her life, but she does not need him. She does not depend on his approval. That also means if he doesn't reach out, if he doesn't text, she stays unbothered because she never needed his approval in the first place.
If a lady has no prospects, because I did a video yesterday, I reacted to a video where a lot of young ladies never had a boyfriend. So think about the confusion they feel, right? They're watching TikTok because they're making TikToks too, and they're watching TikToks saying do this and do that and do this and do that. They don't know where to start. Same thing young men are doing. They're watching this and saying, where do I go? How do I find a woman? You understand what's happening? They would think it's on this side that's ruining dating. No, it's not. It's you. You ladies saying channel your black cat energy or do all of these different things that confuse women and make men not want to date and wonder why men have pretty much hit the snooze button on dating, pretty much have retired from it, pretty much have given up. This is why.
Someone please explain to me why this generation of men wants to be chased by women. I went to a group dinner this weekend and one of the guys at that dinner expressed interest in me. The entire night he was complimenting me. Oh my gosh, you're so well spoken. You're so beautiful. How do you not have a boyfriend? Making some very, very big claims like, I want to take you on vacation. Let's go out of the country. I want to take you on dates. You know, basically just telling me everything I want to hear, which is that's fine. Okay, to an extent. You know, the night continued to go well. Dinner was finished. We all went out after. It was a lot of fun. And then I went home and he followed up the next day with a text. Texted him back. After that, he didn't answer. But he continued to follow me on Instagram and started liking and commenting on some of my pictures. Do you really?
The man told you everything. He said he wanted to give you the world. You know what he wanted after that? And she doesn't realize it. He wanted some reciprocation. What did she do? Not give any. Let's hear what she says.
I really think I'm gonna fall for that? Like you just telling me everything I want to hear and I'm gonna believe you at like face value. If you're gonna make those really big claims of you want to take me here, you want to take me there, you better book the dates and you better book the tickets. This is my point. Men are supposed to court women. That means if you're interested in a woman, you make the plans for the date, make the reservations, buy the tickets, confirm with the girl. That's your role as a man. If you think that you're gonna like dangle the carrot in my face and then pull it away and expect me to like chase behind you, that's not happening. So ladies, I would love to hear your experiences of when men thought you were gonna chase them. Because the truth of the matter is, if it's not that one, it's just someone else.
And you know, it's funny. I hope that man sees this video, but he may not because men are busy doing other things. But still, a man wants to feel wanted. He needs to feel wanted. And these ladies are wondering why they're in dire straits out there. Men want to feel wanted. Do you know, when I got my wife, I was yearning for that too. I wanted to feel wanted. And that's why men are saying, go for the ones who show that they want you. So if all of you are saying, I'm not going to chase a man, I'm not going to chase a man, do you think you're ever going to get a man? They don't see what's happening.
Okay, if you want someone to pursue you again and chase you, here's what to do. In 2025, we are not going to be chasing men anymore.
Well, actually,
we do not care.
We are going to be in our black cat energy this year. Tip number 1 that I want you to practice is being nonchalant and non-reactive. Not reacting out of emotion. Last year, you might have found yourself sending somebody paragraphs about how you feel or how they should be treating you, or why aren't you making plans with me? Why didn't you call me? Why did you ghost me? This is how I feel about you. Don't you care? Don't you know I love you? We're not doing that anymore. But I want you to...
That probably happened to her before, but it did happen to her. Now, she told herself this, and she's trying to push it off on you guys. Of course, she wants to make the bag on TikTok. Listen, these ladies fail to realize you keep doing this with a select group of men. I know I've said it probably 1,000 times. You guys may be tired of hearing it, but they keep making videos. And I would think, like, wait a minute. Some of these women have to be smart and say, wait a minute. Guys are not playing anymore because there's videos on it all over the place, but they choose to ignore those videos and listen to women like this, right? So she hyped herself up and is making a bag of telling other women a whole bunch of nonsense because there's no black cat energy at this day and age. It's not going to save you.
What I want you to do is that if your specific person does something that you do not like, you are going to not react at all. You are going to stay silent. Only respond to effort, not attention. So that's going to be the rule. If someone bothers you, don't react. Silence is your greatest weapon. This is going to be huge because I know that when you sent those long paragraphs, it only gave you more anxiety and it didn't give you the results you want. And I know that there's going to be people in the comments that are like, I don't want to play games. I want to be in a relationship where I can speak my mind. It hasn't worked for you. It hasn't worked for you. This person, especially somebody in their masculine energy, is not going to react to your words. They are going to react to actions. Trust me. I know it's going to be tough at first, but once you master it, you're going to be so confident, and then you're going to start to see this person pursuing you more and more and more. And when they do talk to you and they do start putting in effort and you start responding to effort, not attention, everything is going to change for the better.
The delusions.
Okay, they're going to start chasing you again. They're not going to want to lose you because you are in a powerful energy, a powerful magnetic energy. When you are able to control your emotions, that is magic, okay? So practice this. Trust me, it works. It literally will transform your connection and your relationship. I have a ton of tips like this, so follow for more.
Yeah, it can work, but I'll tell you one thing. I remember back in the day, right, when I was still dating out there, whenever I would feel like I was yearning for a woman, I would stop talking to her. I did. And I learned with me doing that, I reversed the energy and had women yearning for me. And that's what men are doing now. If a man is yearning for you, he'll ignore that feeling. Why? It's just like ignoring a cheeseburger, right? If a man is working on himself, because that's what men are doing nowadays, and they're going to the gym, they're going to ignore those cheeseburgers here, right? They're going to ignore having that taco with extra cheese on it, you know, the one that clogs your arteries. And avoid these things. So men, they see everything happening now. This is a video that you made for the entire world. So congratulations, lady. You're digging your own grave. I mean, congratulations, ladies. You're digging your own grave.
I am going to be brutally honest with you. If he isn't absolutely obsessed with you, it's not going to work out. And let me just clarify that I'm not talking about that weird, controlling, obsessive behavior. I'm talking about the guy who adores you and cherishes you and finds ways in his personal time to make your personal life easier. He moves in ways where your feelings are a priority. And I'll tell you why, if it's anything but obsession, it will not work out. Have you guys ever heard of the saying that obsession, when channeled in a constructive and healthy manner, can actually be one of the top contributing factors to success? It is because there's a high level of dedication to a particular goal. In this example, the goal is to make the relationship work, and a man's level of dedication to the relationship is what's going to fuel the success. Because when he adores you and loves you right, you will never feel like you have to fight for this man's loyalty. He's going to be consistently present. He's going to be more detailed to the little things that matter to you the most, and he's going to be resilient when you guys face challenges. So again, if he isn't absolutely mesmerized by your presence first thing in the morning with that wild hair and that makeupless face, revisit your roster, ladies. Life is too short to invest your time and heart in someone who isn't absolutely in love with you.
If you're trying to figure out if a man likes you, I need you to understand something. Men are so obsessive. Don't take any relationship advice from me. I'm divorced and I've been celibate most of the last 2 years. But the few people who I did date and was in serious relationships with...
Wait a minute. Don't take any advice from me. I'm divorced and haven't been in a relationship for the past 2 years.
And she'll stop making videos or something.
Cancel yourself out right away. And you all cancel yourself out. Seriously. Because I'm watching her and I want advice, right? Hold out for an obsessed man. Your husband wasn't obsessed with you? Now, if he wasn't obsessed with you, that's because time goes on. People lose feelings, they die. But you know one thing that men do? They still love you. But you left your husband. And you had got a nerve to come on TikTok and give advice and say, don't take advice from me. Continue on, though. Continue on.
Were all obsessed with me, and I just want to say it is just so obvious. And I just want everyone to know and understand what it feels like when a man really likes you. They are so obvious, they are so obsessed, they cannot hide it. You could be walking, like if you're in a room together, they will be staring at you the entire time. You can feel their stare on you. If you are like on opposite sides of the country, you will literally receive a spiritual download that they are thinking of you. Like, it is just such a visceral knowing, and they just cannot.
I'm receiving a spiritual download. I can feel it. First, they're challenging black cat energy. Now they're challenging the spiritual download that men are obsessed with them.
It's delusional.
What? Did she just say this?
Just cannot hide it. And so I just want everyone out there who is like trying to figure out if a guy likes them, or like asking their friends. That's the worst, when you're asking a friend if somebody likes you. I'm not here to say like that they don't like you. I just want all of us to want obsessed men in our lives, because they are out there. When a man is obsessed, he cannot hide it, and that is available to you, and hold out for that.
You know what's wild? They're saying obsessed men, right? But then, and I didn't get any videos about that, but there's videos about it. They're saying they want a man that's obsessed, right? And then when a man is obsessed, it's a red flag. Oh, why? Because he can't be obsessed right away. But if he's not obsessed right away, how do you know if he's obsessed? Like, what if you're so beautiful he gets obsessed right away? But you don't want that. You want a man that doesn't lust after your beauty, but you want a man that wants you but don't want you. A man is trying to learn, right? What happens to that young lad? Confusion. Like I said this before, this is about the future. I'm thinking about the future men and women of America. So you see TikTok right now, This old lady is leading the future of the young men and women in America to the dumps. Why? Because I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell men and women, be genuine, be yourself. You can find love out there, and keep your eyes open for the red flags, whether you're a man or a woman. Seriously, because as a woman, a guy will probably try to use you for sex, right? And you're going to chase upper echelon of men, and that's what they're gonna do. And as a guy, you want to find a beautiful woman, but that woman is chasing the upper echelon of men. So look out for the red flags. It comes on both sides, but you gotta avoid it. It's not easy dating. It's a nightmare, and you can see why.
A really nasty TikTok that said this: if you have the urge to text him first, remember that every time you text him and he replies with a one-worded pity message, he's rolling his eyes annoyed that you keep popping up.
Where is your husband?
Now, if that does not make you want to shake yourself and say, get a grip, Elizabeth, I don't know who can help you.
This is how I literally train men to give me princess treatment. The key is to stop being a people pleaser. If he asks, can you meet him on the date? I'll just say, no, I don't feel like driving right now. If he says to Uber,
Okay, no problem. See you next time. That's what's gonna start happening. That's what's happening right now. Why is that happening? Because men aren't chasing anymore. See, she won't talk about that though. But you know what'll happen? That'd be the guy that she does chase. The one that doesn't contact her back. And guys need to learn this. Don't give in.
driving right now. If he says to Uber, I'll just be like, okay, send me an Uber. If he asks to go on a coffee date, a coffee date is boring. Like trying new food at restaurants.
Oh, okay, a coffee date is boring. All right, see you later. Why? Because you're not trying to spend all that money on her. She's trying to get you to blow a bag and blow money you don't have. You don't deserve this. Seriously. I don't know you. I got to get to know you.
Food at restaurants or going to watch shows. That's what I'm down for. Like, you need to remember that this man is trying to date you and you have all the power. And what I love to do is be literally the I could be the most difficult, the most complicated person I can be. Because if he drops out in that first hour when you say no to a coffee date, the trash is taking itself out.
Those days are over.
If you know how to do these three things, men will literally worship you, spoil you, and give you as much princess treatment as you want. First thing is learning how to attract a high value masculine man who will actually spoil you and give you princess treatment. But attracting him in a way where you are the prize and he is.
And who's that? Oh, it's Mr. MVP! Simp!
That's not a high value masculine man. That's a simp. If a man is going to give you princess treatment, he's making a bag, he's a simp. And men know that nowadays.
He's chasing you. He is courting you. He is literally obsessed with you.
Call a search party because these TikToks are lost in Delulu land.
And I learned all of this from just watching a few videos in the high value woman formula. What to wear, how to act when I'm out in public with the girls and I want to attract him over a way where the ball's in my court and I could just be like, I don't want to do that, or I want this, which allows him to show his worth and to earn your love. This literally always makes him chase you, and this is how he will literally be asking you to be his girlfriend, taking you out on the best dates, always trying to please you because you taught him to do that from day one. And I kid you not, after watching the high value woman formula videos, it talks about exactly what masculine men are literally seeing as their future wife.
Listen, all these sprinkle tactics are failing nowadays. They are. The secret is at the end, because all a man has to do is study what you bimbos are saying. This is bimbo behavior, and women are funding these women, and they don't see that there's no way it can possibly work. Why? We're in the age of information for a reason. We are. Everything is at your fingertips. People speak so many languages. I can break down this video and translate it into my language if I spoke Dutch. So a woman somewhere in Dutch country can translate this, or in China can translate this. You see how this is ruining the minds now? It's sad, but this will continue on, and there will be a lot of information passed on. Does it mean it's all good? No. So this is for my ladies out there. If you're a woman, be careful, because this here is corrupting your mind. It is. It's truly corrupting your mind, and this is why men have given up. It is. Men aren't going to be obsessed. How could they be? They keep saying this.
Tell me how he's supposed to pursue you when he's stuffed. You text him first, you call him first, you buy him gifts, you reach for him, you check in on him, you cling to him, you hold him, you're smothering him. You take him to his doctor's appointment. He is stuffed. Stop gorging him. He's not hungry. If you want him to pursue you, he has to miss you. He has to want you. He has to long for you. He can't do this if you're always there.
Yeah, that's what guys are looking for now. It's wild. Everything she said, well, guys that are level-headed, guys that are smart, they want to be pursued. And if you're a woman who wants a man, this is my advice to the woman from the video yesterday, right? And they were struggling to find a man. This is what you do. Find the right man, especially if you're beautiful. Like, out of all the women, there was just one beautiful girl who was getting dates. That's what men want, right? They want a woman that's beautiful. So if you are showing a guy you're beautiful, and then you're showing a guy you're into him, that's how you get a husband. Do everything she said don't do, and you'll get a man that wants you, the right man. Do this for the right man.
Men say they don't like women who are easy. They don't like women who show off their body, blah, blah, blah. No one is easier. Like, truly, the term easy applies 1,000% to men who are looking at every half-naked or naked woman online. You are as easy as it gets. You are easy for an algorithm to target. There is nothing attractive about a man that is easily pulled in and lured away by a beautiful woman, by a half-naked woman, by a woman in a bikini, by a woman in lingerie. A man like that is not attractive. He's not masculine. He's not worth your time. Because again, he's easy. Who wants to be with the guy where any pretty face can get his attention? Any algorithm can hook him and he'll give clicks and views. So as much as so many men say, oh, I hate a woman that's easy. Why are women dressing this way? Why would you reward those women? You're the one that gives them an audience. You're the one that gives them a market. A lustful man is truly, in my opinion, a lustful man is the reason that the corn industry even exists. Because there's such a huge market there. If men stopped rewarding that behavior, I swear that behavior would go down.
It's not only men. That's the wild thing, right? Men are going to that now. It's sad. It's a sad thing. But the whole corn industry is not just funded by men. There are tons of women watching corn now, right? Of course, it's more men, but there's a large percentage of women. Like, there are also women that are older and that are creeps. There are more lady creeps than guy creeps, and it's something we don't talk about, but it's something that needs to be addressed. You can't just say men, because there's women as well.
Men hate women who want provider men, but don't hate provider men. Supply and demand, baby. If there was no supply, there would be no demand. Do you think women would have these requirements and have these standards and have these demands if there weren't men out there who are happy, able, and willing to provide everything that they're asking for? What's too much to one man is nothing to another. This is why I could just never take these conversations seriously anytime they come up, and they always come up. I wish, but for me, it's like women want provider men because provider men exist. They're all around us. I live with one. Why would I enter my husband's house to be suffering? Well, I'm not suffering now in my father's house. It doesn't make any sense. It simply doesn't make sense, especially in regards to myself, for me to marry a man that's not a provider. It doesn't make any sense. Not marrying a provider would put me in a situation that is worse than the situation that I'm in right now. Like, getting married, getting in a relationship is supposed to make your life better. Are we blind? Not worse. I've said it before and I'll say it again.
She's not married to a provider man. I'm sitting there looking at your get up, and the way you look right now, a man is not coming home to that happy, depending on who he is. But still, men want beautiful woman, gorgeous woman, doing things for them at home and staying home. A man is not doing that for you. I'm not gonna say it's not possible, but with TikTok nowadays, I feel a lot of these women are bluffing. But let me let her continue.
Everything that men hate about women, they actually hate about other men. It is men who set these standards. Take it up with your ancestors.
It is literally not okay to have a man not be obsessed with you. He should be completely obsessed. Like, he should tell you every single day how much he loves you and how much he's obsessed with you. We don't need those men that are like, I'm not going to tell her how I feel. I'm not going to tell her she's pretty. He should be telling you you're pretty all the time. He should be complimenting you. He should be telling you he can't live without you.
Those days are over.
He should be just obsessed with you, enamored. And if he's not, go find another one.
It's wild. I tell my wife, from time to time, I tell her, I can't live without you. I need you. Why? Because my wife does things to show me that. Right? Like, a man doesn't say that for no reason. So a woman does have to do her duties. Like, she's not explaining. They don't explain the realness of marriage, right? Most likely because they're not married, or they get away without doing that for their man. That's what happens in the West. But I tell my wife all the time, I do. Am I obsessed with my wife? No. I love her.
I love it. I love it.
Not obsessed. It's called love. And you know what? If you're not doing that for a man, you can't ask for that. Like, right now, my wife is cooking a meal. And I'm doing videos. She's cooking a meal. I didn't eat yet, right? So I can tell my wife, I can't live without you, because I'll be doing what I'm doing and I'm not eating. Of course, I can cook for myself. I did that for myself before she was in my life. But still, there's a point I'm making here. Reciprocation, right? You can't get these things, love, not obsession, without reciprocation. Have to do for men, and men are not going for it anymore, because men realize it's definitely more to life than dealing with a woman like that.
We agree.